right through the call to worship. Altogether. All right. Sorry, I had that wrong. Good morning and welcome everyone to worship at First Unitarian Church here in Portland, Oregon, where our goal is to nurture the individual spirit and together to work toward the beloved community. We're so glad that you decided to join us this morning. There are just a couple of things to mention as we begin. After the service this morning, our Board of Trustees will be holding the second of their forums on the development of new 3-year goals for the church. There will be a QR code on the screen after the service that will take you to that meeting. And if you are newer among us, Reverend Tom will be offering a virtual introduction to First Unitarian, to Unitarian Universalism, and to what it means to become a member here. That also is right after the service. And you can also join a time of virtual fellowship, aka the virtual coffee hour. There will be QR codes for all of these things after the service is over. There's a lot happening today after worship. Finally, you may notice some changes here on the chancel. None of us will be wearing masks, even when we are not singing or speaking. The singers are a little closer together. We've removed the plexiglass shields. We are responding to the new CDC guidance that significantly eases the need for safety precautions for groups of fully vaccinated folks. Everyone on the chancel has been vaccinated, so we're able to make these changes and begin moving out of COVID time. But if you were to notice, we did not want you to be concerned. Our call to worship this morning is inspired by the words of the Reverend Mark Ward. We gather, grateful to have another new day, to wake from whatever night thoughts dwell within us, to rise and have the world unfold before us, where the possible unwinds into the actual, where dreams await their fulfilling, where we gather once again to live into the hope that gathers us. Come now, and let us worship together. I will now light our chalice here on the chancel. If you have a chalice or a candle near you, now would be a good time to light it. The light of our chalice is resisting, but we do have the light of this candle. We are Unitarian Universalists. We light this chalice in faith, in hope, and in love.
It's about one moment, the moment before it all becomes clear. And in that one hard to believe there's nothing to fear. It's about 1 second. And just when you're on the verge of success, the sky starts to change and the wind starts to blow. And oh, you're suddenly a stranger. There's no explaining where you stand. And you didn't know that you sometimes have to go round an unexpected bend, and the road will end in a new world.
Calls for me to follow. A new world awaits for my reply. A new world holds me to a promise. Standing by. It's about one moment. That moment you think you know where you stand, and in that one moment, the things that you're sure of slip from your hand, and you got 1 second to try to be clear, to try to stand tall, but nothing's the same, and the wind starts to blow, and oh, you're suddenly a stranger in some completely different land, and you thought you knew, but you didn't have a clue that the surface sometimes cracks to reveal the tracks to a new world.
You have a house in the hills.
You got a job on the coast.
You find a lover you're sure you believe in.
You got a pool in the back.
You got a part of your
You
life.
hold a ring in your hand.
But then the earthquake hits.
Then the bank closes in.
Then you realize you didn't know anything. Nobody told you the best way to steer when the wind starts to blow.
And oh, you're suddenly a stranger.
All of a sudden,
Your life is different than you planned, and you have to stay till you somehow find a way to be free of what will be, and you might be free.
crashes down like thunder. A new world charging through the air. A new world just beyond the mountain. Waiting there, waiting there. A new world shattering the silence. There's a new world I'm afraid to see. A new world louder every moment. Come to me, come to me.
Lord, we take this journey to find our promised land. Lord, we take this journey to find our promised land. And we believe in your power. We believe in at hand. Lord, these men are hungry. There just hasn't been enough, and the journey's been so rough. And Lord, these men are hurting. They implore me to go back as the planks beneath them crack. And I know it's my responsibility, but I'm starving too, and I hurt, I do, and I'm lost. I believe in my responsibility, but I need to see if the fruits will be worth the cost. So I'm begging you, Lord, you gotta stop. Take a look at your children who believe in this promised land. Have mercy, Lord. Stop their suffering and their woe. Whoa, whoa, stop. Shine your light on these children who have faith in your guiding hand. I'm just begging you, Lord, 'cause there's no place else to go. I know I am unworthy, Lord. Lord, this ship is crowded, and the men are tired and worn, but another baby's born. And Lord, this ship is broken, and the sails are ripped and old, and the winds are rough and cold. And I know it's my responsibility. When I ride the sea, these men turn to me for a sign. I believe in my responsibility, but I can't be sure when it's time for your light to shine. So I'm begging you, Lord, to make it stop. Take a look at your children who believe in this promised land. Have mercy, Lord, give a sign to let us know. Whoa, whoa, stop. Shine your light on these children who have faith in your guiding hand. I'm just begging you, Lord, 'cause there's no place else to go.
Save this child. I am not strong enough. I am not strong enough. Lord, save my soul. I am unworthy. Lord, take my hand. I am not strong enough. I am not strong enough. Lord, take my heart. I am unworthy. Lord, give me hope. I am not strong enough. I am not strong enough. Lord, give me life. I am unworthy. I am unworthy. Stop, take a look at the children who believe in this promised land. You gotta have mercy, Lord, have mercy, Lord. Give us strength so that we can grow. Stop, shine your light on these children who have faith in divine command.
I'm just begging you, Lord. I'm just begging you, Lord. I know I am unworthy, but there's no place else to go.
Jenny's afraid of water. I mean, she swims so well, but still, she's afraid of water. So she won't go near the sea. Not me. And Katie's afraid of darkness. I mean, she sleeps and all, but still, she's afraid of darkness. So when the lights are out, she has to hold my hand. I don't understand. I'm not afraid of anything, be it mountains, water, dragons, dark or sky. I'm not afraid of anything. Tell me, where's the challenge if you never try? So watch me fly. I'm not afraid. And Daddy's afraid of babies. I mean, he got through me, but now he's afraid of babies. Guess he's scared of what they'll be. Not me. And Mama's afraid of crying. You know, she tries to hold it in, but she's afraid of crying. And she can look at you with tears stuck in her eye, and I don't know why. I'm not afraid of anything, be it growing old or going out of style. I'm not afraid of anything. Who would give up what they want without a trial? Another mile. I'm not afraid. And I hear the calling of adventure, and I hear the ringing in my ear. The lights are glaring, trumpets blaring, I'm right here. And I hear the calling of tomorrow, and I hear the stirring of my bones. And David loves me, he's afraid to hold me. Listen to the calling of excitement. Can you hear the pounding in my heart? The lights are ready, post is steady, I can start. Never stop the calling of the challenge, blessing on the water and the stones. And David loves me, but he's afraid to tell me. David loves me, he's afraid to trust me. He's afraid to hold me, and he'll always be. He's afraid of me, and I'm not afraid of anyone. I am sure to win with anyone at all. I'm not afraid of anyone. Not a soul alive who can get behind this wall. So let them call and watch them fall. 'Cause after all, I'm not afraid.
I left my home at 15. I wore this very same coat. My mama said, son, if you stay on the path, you'll find a river full of money where the rich fish float. I said, I'll catch me them fish. And I searched low and searched high, and when I seen more water than Columbus had seen, I found me this lake that was greener than green. I said, Mama, I know this is what you mean, but when I went for a sip, the river ran dry. Now the river won't flow from me, no, no, no. The river won't flow from me, no, 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 no. I live my life on the up, and this is where I was meant to be. But the river don't flow for me.
I never had me no home. I never had me no phone. I never had much that I didn't have to go and fight for the right to call it my own. I don't expect any help. I don't expect nothing free. It's not about being any righteous man. It's not about God and the master plan. It's not about doing the best I can. No, this corner is where I was born to be, because the river don't flow for me. No, no, no. River don't flow for me. No, 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 no. It's just one of those little lessons that I learned at my mama's knee. The river won't flow for me. It's all luck, it's just luck.
There's no way you can win the game, 'cause
It's all luck, it's just luck. The sinner and the saint could wind up the same, 'cause it's all luck, it's just luck that decides between the noose and the knife. It's all luck, it's just luck when you're begging to switch with some rich son of a bitch who ain't never done nothing to deserve that life. It seems so easy to run until there's nowhere to go. You never get much for the dues you pay. You never go far on the easy way. There isn't much choice but to kneel and pray for the river, the river, the river to flow. The river won't, the river can't, the river ain't never ever gonna flow for you. Never gonna flow for you. Never gonna flow for you. Never gonna flow for you.
Our first reading is by Sonia Renee Taylor. We will not go back to normal. Normal never was. Our pre-corona existence was not normal, other than we normalized greed, inequity, exhaustion, depletion, extraction, disconnection, confusion, rage, hoarding, hate, and lack. We should not long to return, my friends. We are being given the opportunity to stitch a new garment, one that fits all of humanity and nature. Let's join together now in singing our doxology, Spirit of Life.
Spirit
service, when we name the concerns held by members of our community, there are no specific concerns to hold up this morning, but so many of us bring concerns with us that we hold in the silent sanctuaries of our hearts. Will you pray with me? Spirit of life and of love, Spirit of change and of predictability, God of our hearts and of our hopes. We need this time of silence and honesty. We work so hard to hold it together on the hard days and even on the good days. Holding it together seems harder in these days than most. Even those of us who celebrate hesitate to impose our happiness on those around us who struggle. We hold it together. It is what we do. There will be time. There will be time to hold it together. We need time to let go, though, to release. We will hold it together later. But now, Great Spirit that moves within and among, help us center down. Help us remember our yearning for a life and a world of compassion and joy. Help us listen for the ripples of hope that might become waves in our life and in our world. Help us receive and welcome the gifts of inspiration and renewal that call us forward, the gifts of hope that we find again and again on each new day, even on this new day. Blessed be, and amen. Let's spend together a few moments in silence now. Let's join together now in singing Open My Heart.
Let me be part of
First Unitarian has the well-earned reputation as a center for music excellence. That has been true even through these COVID days. You see the quartet bringing you live and varied music every week. Bethany Small, Dustin Hunley, Hannah Hazelwood, Allison Jekyll, and Duro, of course. I think I got everyone. Both Joe and Signe working their magic week after week. John Bowling and the virtual choir. Hasn't that been amazing? Did you see the virtual bell piece last week? Amanda DePriest has them ringing. Or Dustin's music in the family worship every week. Duro's leadership throughout. These folks have been working so hard to make music continue to lift and nurture our spirits during these difficult days. You see the finished product on Sunday morning. You don't see all of the work that goes into delivering that for us, or all the support needed to make that happen, the logistical and technical support from Calvin Hansen and now Joey Moeller, from Jason Chapman and the Sexton crew, the music that needs to be purchased, the instruments that need to be maintained, all of the expense and the time and the attention that it takes. We are so blessed. This is our opportunity to offer our financial support, to support all of the extra effort and all of the extra expense that makes music at First Unitarian so extraordinary. Your gifts this morning will support our music ministry as we begin to move out of COVID time and into the new world that will greet and challenge us as we return. You can make your gift using the QR code that will be on the screen or the Donate Now button on Boxcast. Our offering will now be gratefully received.
A new world calls me in the darkness. A new world just beyond the walls. A new world waits, and I'm not ready. Still it calls, still it calls. I'll never have the power to control the land, or conquer half the world, or claim the sun. I'll never be the kind who simply waves her hand and has a million people do the things I wish I'd done. But in the eyes of heaven, my place is assured. I carry with me heaven's grand design. And I will be like Mother Mary with a blessing in my soul. And I will give the world my eyes so they can see. And I will be like Mother Mary with a blessing in my soul. And the future of the world inside of me. And I will be like Mother Mary with the power in my veins to believe in all the things I've yet to be. And I will be like Mother Mary, and I'll suffer any pains for the future of the world. For the future of the world inside of me.
Once upon a time I had tides to control, I had moons to spin and stars to ignite, and they threw flowers at my feet when I walked through the town. Once upon a time I had lives to protect, I had rules to change and wrongs to set right. And there were people at my side, and there were rivers I could guide. I wanted nothing in return. Let me out of here. Take me back to the wind. Let me out of here. Let me please see the sun. Let me out of here. At least tell me what I did wrong. I'm king of the world, man of the sea. High in the wind, at least I try to be. I'm king of the world, please set me free. Let me remind them of my promise, live my given destiny. Once upon a time I had fate in my hands and the confidence of 1,000,000 regimes. And they said, brother, you're in charge, we'll follow anything you say. Once upon a time, Father said to me, child, you are everything that you are in your dreams. And I thought, Jesus, that's the key. There are no walls surrounding me. There are no prisons in this life. Let me out of here. Give me back all my dreams. Let me out of here. Can I please see my son? Let me out of here. Do you understand who I am? I'm king of the world, chief of the sea. High in the wind, at least I try to be. I'm king of the world, please set me free. I had the power and the promise, give me back my family. Why are we punished for wanting to explore? Why am I sitting in this cell? I was not challenging the system, I was working for the people. I just wanted to get better. Why am I punished for trying to survive? Why am I locked behind these bars? fathers. Tell the children I'll return to them. Tell them, someone let them know I will be free. I will not be defeated. I will stand like a mountain, and the road will stretch before me, and they'll know it's time to follow, and we'll lift our eyes and raise our heads and face the sun and tell the future I'm king of the world, land of the free, high in the sky, the best that I can be. I'm king of the world, watch and you'll see, nothing can stop me from tomorrow, keep me from my destiny. I'm king of the world. I'm king of the world. At least I used to be.
I had a house while you were gone. The week after you left me, I found a couple acres near Severna Park. I had a house while you were gone. A house with silver shutters and a driveway laid in marble, and thousands of rooms to fill, and miles of space to fly. And I tried to believe it was better without you. I was safer alone. No, I'd give it all for you. I'd give it all for you by my side once more. Oh, I'd give it all for you. I'd give it all to hold you again, to feel I'm completed, to know there and then that all that I needed was you to find the fear. And now you're here.
I took a trip while I was gone. I cashed in all my savings and bought an Eldorado. Drove to Tennessee. I took a trip while I was gone. I drove across the country and I stopped at loads of diners and stared at a million stars and thought I could touch the sky. And I tried to believe it. It was better without you. I was finally free. No, I'd give it all for you. I'd give it all for you by my side once more. Oh, I give it all for you. I give it 'cause the mountains I climb get higher and higher. I'm running from time and walking through fire, and dreams just don't come true. But now there's you.
God knows it's easy to hide from the things that you feel, and harder to blindly trust what you don't understand.
God knows it's easy to run from the people you love, and harder to stand and fight for the things you believe.
more clear. But when paradise calls me, I'd rather be here. There's something between us that nobody else needs to see.
There were oceans to cross.
There were mountains to conquer.
And I stood on the shore.
And I stood on the cliff, and a second before I jumped, I knew where I needed to be. Oh, I'd give it all for you. I'd give it all for you by my side once more. Oh, I'd give it all for you. I'd give it 'cause it's harder to touch the things that are dearer. I love you too much to trust something clearer. I know I fell too far, but here you are.
Our second reading is by the poet Rudy Francisco, entitled Afterwards. One time, while I was running errands, my car decided to change occupations. I assume it saw a couch and said, I want to try that, which is to say it stopped moving at an intersection during rush hour. I had it towed to a mechanic, and he said, it's something small, come back in an hour. 60 minutes later, I was driving to my next destination. Now I know there is something after the breakdown.
A new world promised it would teach me. It showed me what I had to learn. A new world left me here to wonder where to turn, where to turn.
With the guns flaring and the drums pounding, there's no hope of getting rest. With the lights glaring and the calls sounding and the clenching in your chest. When the man's in battle and the babies rattle, only makes you more depressed. The wise woman does what she knows. If it's fighting, she fights. If it's sewing, she sews. When the tension inside candle flickers and the river bickers, what else can you do but stitch one more star, one more stripe, till you feel the rising sun? One more star, one more stripe, till this foolishness is done. One more star, one more stripe, we'll be waiting when we won. Grab a needle, grab a pen, my lip, it's all that keeps you sane. Think of freedom as a symbol, think of justice as a game. Think of life with independence, think of muskets and brigades. Think of taking the oppressors, think of banners and parades. When the gate creaks and the paint cracks and the cat cries and the night crawls, raise a flag, raise a flag, raise a flag till you're free. One more star, one more stripe, till this bloodshed's finally through. One more star, one more stripe, till they come back home to you. One more star, one more stripe, when there's nothing you can do. If they take all the things that define what you were and are, one more star.
The angels called you to leave this land. My work is finished. My work is finished. The angels command. I'll come to join you. Reach out your hand and I'll be flying home. Straight into your arms, and I'll be flying home. Carry me on, carry me on, and I'm flying home. The angels call me to shut the door. We're almost touching, we're almost touching, just 1 minute more. I'll hear you call me, just like before, and I'll be flying home, straight into your arms, and I'll be flying home. Carry me on, carry me on, and I'm flying home. Carry me on, speak my name, and I'll rise into the air. Carry me on, and I'll taste the heavens. Carry me on, and my shame and my fear will pass me by. I am rising, rising. Carry me on. Say the words, and I'll fly into the air. Carry me on, and I'll stay forever. I am ready, Father. Take my hand. I am ready, Father, to fly, fly, fly. Flying home, straight into your arms, and I am flying home. Carry me on, carry me on. You gotta carry me on. No more sickness, no more pain. I just wanna see you again. Oh no, you gotta carry me on. Carry me on. I am flying home, straight into your arms, and I am flying home. Carry me on, carry me on, and I'm flying home.
Hi, I'm Duro. My pronouns are he, him, his, and I serve as Director of Music for First Unitarian Church of Portland. In lieu of a traditional prayer this morning, I've asked some of my colleagues on the staff team here at church about what they are holding in their lives and in their ministries as a vision for the new world we are about to enter. This is what they had to say.
Hi, I'm Amanda Dupriest, and I am the Associate Director of Music for the Handbell programs. As we enter this new world, I hold a vision that we don't just return to normalcy, like so many people are calling for, that we actually look to the changes that we had to make to both cope and survive during this trying time, and learn from them to see how we could better make a new world instead of returning to the old one.
I'm Bill Sinkford. My pronouns are he, him, and his. I'm holding a vision and a hope that First Unitarian will begin to take the spiritual issues of diversity and inclusion in all their many forms, to take those issues more seriously and commit itself to becoming a community that is truly worthy of being called beloved.
Hello, my name is John, and I serve the church as director of the Amity Choir. As we move into the new world, my hope is that our growing awareness of injustices, inequities, and the hardships that others face will light in us a deeper empathy, so we can move toward a world that is centered on respect, on compassion, and the ability to problem solve our biggest issues collectively.
I'm Dana Buell, and I use she, her pronouns. I serve as a director of social justice at First Unitarian, and my vision for our reemergence is that we find greater understanding in our interconnection, a deeper commitment to our relationships, and that we find joy as we put love into action for justice.
Hello, my name is Dustin Hunley. My pronouns are he, him, his, and I serve First Church as the Associate Director of Music for Children and Youth. One of the things we lost right away at the beginning of the pandemic was the ability to sing together as a congregation. The only people we could sing with were people at our homes, our children, our parents, other loved ones. So my hope and vision for the future is that as we return to singing as a congregation, we remember to put intergenerational singing at the center of the worship that we do here at First Church.
Hi, my name is Erin. I'm the church's stewardship and database manager. My pronouns are she, her. The vision that I'm holding for this new world of ours involves re-examining workers' rights and wages all across the country. And that includes looking at the demanding work-life balance that is currently in place. My hope is that we can create a healthier culture for workers in the future.
Hi, I'm Jason. My pronouns are he, him, and his, and I'm the facilities manager here at church. I'm hopeful that after the record-breaking speed at which multiple effective vaccines were created, we can put that same collaboration, inventiveness, urgency, and determination into solving other challenges like climate change, healthcare accessibility, racial justice, houselessness, and police reform, to name a few.
Hi, I'm Joe. My pronouns are he, him, and his, and I serve as your organist. I'm hoping that we will keep in mind and continue to appreciate all the things we learned we had been taking for granted before this pandemic.
Hi there, my name's Joey. My pronouns are he, him, his, and I am a sexton as well as the programs assistant for the music department here at the church. And what I'm hoping for the most out of all of this is that we get to see this long-lasting and re-energized appreciation for the artistic world in general, specifically getting to see stuff and to experience stuff in person. I know a lot of us have really missed that. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Catherine, church administrator, and my pronouns are she and her. As we enter this new world, I am holding a vision in which we all learn to deal with our differences compassionately and kindly, and with curiosity for the other's point of view.
Hi, I'm Carrie, she, her, hers, and I serve the church in adult programming. And I also happen to be a speech language pathologist and have specialized in using technology to help people communicate. For some, moving to a digital life has been tiring, while for others, it has been pure joy. Maybe you fall along one of those polar opposites or somewhere in between. I'm holding the vision that regardless of where we fall along that spectrum, that we honor the diversity of human minds by continuing to rethink and innovate the ways in which we implement technology in our institutions, places of employment, education, and social lives to increase inclusion, accessibility, communication, and connection.
Hello, I'm Nick. My pronouns are he, him, his, and I serve the church as a sexton. As we enter into this new post-COVID world, I'm holding a vision for our community's commitment to knowledge and experience and how we can apply this knowledge to each other and to the community.
I'm Nicole. My pronouns are she or they, and I am so lucky to work with and learn from and laugh with our stellar high schoolers in YRUU and our stellar middle schoolers. As we enter this new world, I'm holding a vision of what it means to be human that encompasses both truth-telling to our children, so acknowledging the injustices, the hypocrisies that have occurred and that continue to occur, as well as acknowledging the counterweight to that, the courage, the compassion, and the solidarity of collective actions that light the way toward a world that we could create together.
Hey, my name is Nikki, she, her, sha, and I serve this congregation in the Social Justice and Marketing and Communications Department. As we enter this new world, I hold a vision for high quality and consistent mental and physical health care for everyone. In 2020, we have seen these disparities amplified in human rights access, especially for Black and Indigenous communities. I hope for a healing, healthier, and restorative future.
Hi everyone, my name is John Rosette, and I am the front office receptionist and the executive team assistant. My hopes for the new world are that all my brown and black family and friends are no longer scared to be stopped by the police.
Hi, I am Stacy. My pronouns are she, her, and hers. I serve as intern minister, and I am holding a vision for how we can collectively engage to love each other and Earth more fully and deeply as we create beloved community together.
Hello, I'm Tom, and my pronouns are he, him, his, and I serve as associate minister of this church. My vision for the future is that we might keep in mind the needs of the generations that will follow us, that they may know life and that they may know life more abundantly.
Hi, my name is Zaida Cooper. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I serve as the church controller. As we enter this new world, I am thinking positively that we can all work together to clear all the hurdles leading to community and family food insecurity.
As you can tell, we here at the church are holding a radical vision of love, justice, and change for the future. A vision that's not bound by old habits and conveniences, or old thinking and norms, or old structures and relationships. We hold a vision for promise and integrity, and we hope that you are enthusiastic about joining with us as we embark upon this new world. May it be so. Ashe and Amen.
Please join now in singing our last hymn, Because of Love. We call love the doctrine of this church, but it is no simple creed. We find love's power in its practice. Love gives us strength to face the future and to welcome the new day with hope. This is the day we have been given. Let us rejoice in it and be glad. Go in peace, practice love. Amen.
It's about one moment, the moment you see this world will be fine, and in that one moment, you turn and you see a boundary line, and you've got 1 second to try to decide, be safe or be free, the new or the old, and the wind starts to blow. The wind starts to blow. You're suddenly a stranger. To learn to touch the sky. To touch the sky. But if you didn't try, then you'd never get to fly. So you pick a spot to roam, and you're welcomed home to a new world calling me to follow. There's a new world just behind the door. A new world calls me, and I'm ready to explore. Child, I know you're weary and your eyes want to close, and the days are getting longer, we're not getting any stronger. Trust me, Mama knows. But lie in my arms while you're sleeping, and think of the rivers you've crossed. I'll tell you the dreams I've been keeping for moments like this, when your hope is lost. Hear my song, it'll help you believe in tomorrow. Hear my song, it'll show you the way you can shine. Hear my song, it was made for the times when you don't know where to go. Listen to the song that I sing. You'll be fine. I know you're frightened. 'cause I'll be singing, hold on, hold tight. I know it's dark right now, but just believe somehow that soon there will be light. Hold on, hold fast. That's not enough for some, but trust the light will come and you'll get past. You and Mama, safe at last. Hear my song, it'll help us get through till tomorrow. Hear my song, it'll help us survive all the pain. Hear my song, it's the one thing I have that has never let me down. Listen to the song that I sing, listen to the words in my heart, listen to the hope I can bring, and we'll start to grow and shine.
Listen to the song that I sing and trust me. We